Well, talk about a fun project. I hope you're excited about food because this project is all about food. This is my fifth graders' final project in my STEM class. They create, build, design, market a food truck. It is literally one of the funnest projects that we do all year. So they will be instructed to go to this Google site where all of the instructions for the project are. We have all the different lessons up here. Each of these lessons take anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. I usually do this during fourth quarter of the school year. Occasionally, depending on the class, I may start a smidge before spring break, before we get into fourth quarter, just to make sure they have enough time. So before they do the project, I have them watch this video. They can click and watch this on their iPad when they open up the Google site so that they get a little bit of an idea in case they don't know what a food truck is. This is a great, this is a food truck park in Texas. It's a really great video. All right, lesson 1. So they are going to work on creating their food truck. They're going to think about, what am I going to sell? What am I going to name my truck? And they're going to record their responses right here on our Google Jamboard. I chose to add this technology this year. Before this year, we just maybe did it on pen and paper, or they did it on their iPad, kind of brainstorming. But I still want to include collaboration. This is an individual project, and STEM is all about collaboration. So I wanted to be sure to include some collaborative pieces here. So Google Jamboard is a great way for them to collaborate. It's also a great way for them to see what everybody else is doing and make sure ideas are not colliding. And then they use Notability, the app Notability on their iPad, and they just kind of draw a model of what they want their food truck to look like. Lesson 1 usually only takes 1 week because they have heard so much about the food truck project from previous classes. They have seen previous food trucks, so they're super excited. So lesson 1 usually goes pretty quickly. In lesson 2, they're going to sign into their school SketchUp account, or their SketchUp account that we have at school with their email address. And they're going to look at that drawing that they created in Notability, and they're going to begin to design their food truck in SketchUp. This is a tutorial. They learn a little bit about SketchUp in 5th grade, but probably would need a little refresher. So this video is inserted here just for them to watch to be able to refresh. This usually takes a couple of weeks as they begin the design. Then we move on to lesson 3. They go back to SketchUp and they begin building their food truck. They look at their SketchUp design and begin to build with the supplies that are available in the classroom. Everybody gets a cardboard box, the same size, and then they have all the different tools and supplies that I have available in my STEM classroom, which is quite a lot of things. And they begin to actually build a prototype or a model of their food truck. This step usually takes 2 to 3 weeks. They get pretty excited about seeing their food truck come to life. Lesson 4, I called it Furnish. This is where they're kind of bringing it all together. They're going to complete some Google Slides and upload them to our class food truck slide deck. This is helpful, the Google Slide part, because while they've learned about Google Slides, they've never uploaded anything to a slide deck for the entire class. So this will be a good experience for them. In middle school and upper school, we use Google Classroom, so anytime that we can introduce them to these Google tools before they get to middle school and upper school is a very good thing. So what they have to do on this step is they have to create a menu for their food truck, the items and the prices. They have to create a coupon, and again, all of these things go on a separate Google slide. So they'll have 4 Google slides here. A coupon to be used at their food truck, a flyer to advertise their food truck, and then I wanted to be sure to add a social media aspect of advertising. This right here, Fakebook, is just for classrooms, for classroom teachers to teach students about responsible social media posting. So it's a great tool if you want to teach them about digital citizenship and how to post correctly on social media. But in this case, it's also a great way to show them how social media can be used for advertisement, which of course we as adults already know how much they do that. But so they're going to create a post and post it to our class Fakebook page right here to advertise their business. And then lesson 5, I've called marketing their business. This is probably the second favorite part of the project. Building their prototype is the first favorite part, and then the second favorite part is making the commercial for their food truck. So they write a script for their commercial, and I always tell them make sure their commercial is fun and engaging. That's usually not a problem. They usually have a ball doing this. So they gather up their supplies and props if they can find them at school. Otherwise, they bring them from home. And then they're going to use iMovie on their iPad, partner up, and film each other's videos. And then they're going to download it here to our to my ant farm, to my class ant farm. And that way we can all watch their videos and leave comments for each of their videos. Lesson 6 is where they actually get to present their whole project. It's got 5 aspects here. These things have to be present in their presentation in order for them to receive their final grade. They have to have their food truck model. They have to show us all their Google Slides that contain that information back from lesson 4. They have to show that we all get to watch their commercials. They bring an actual sample menu item that they make at home, so we get to do some eating that day. And then they wear something that they feel like represents their food truck. They can add anything to this, but they have to have at least these 5 requirements present in their presentation. The rubric for the project is located here. They're graded on several things: the creativity, the design, the build, and you can read all these. I don't have to read all these to you. The best part of this food truck project that the students find is that we end this project by having a food truck come to campus, and we eat lunch at the food truck, and then the food truck owner gives us a tour, and then he speaks to the students for a few minutes and then takes questions and answers from them, and that kind of culminates the whole food truck unit. This class has been so great for me to make this project even better for my students. So I'm very, very excited about sharing my dream project with my students and seeing them build something even greater and better than the last classes have done. I think adding this new media, all this new media technology and tools is really going to make this project more exciting for them, because I already like technology anyway. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my project.